Hello, everybody, and welcome back. All right, so parts 3 of this session.
This will be like the last 30 minutes to maybe an hour, but we'll see.
See what's happening here. Oh, some serious theories we were talking about behind while we were on break, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. So Mike, surprise us.
Okay, sure. Okay, so Dave looks to the mirror, and Constantine rather looks in the mirror, with a hunch, curious if his mind is bringing him down the right road. Stares at himself, and instantly you look fine. You look normal. Everything looks like you remember it. You look rather dashing as a young doctor here in the 1950s. But I assume you stare for a little while, or
I stare for a little while. I pull up my coat sleeves, like I take off my jacket.
You're just like looking, doing a full examination.
Yeah, like unbutton my shirt. Like not do like a full physical, but I mean, just looking for any marks, scars, anything that I don't recognize, that I have no memory. In other words, like a scar or a burn or any kind of mark that I don't remember getting.
As you keep looking into the mirror and examining yourself, you're not finding anything bizarre on your body. However, after a good couple of minutes, maybe 2 or 3, you do notice behind you a billow of smoke starts to rise up.
Like black smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as long as it's not green.
Regular smoke, not green mist, just smoke.
Here we go.
If you whip around and look behind you, doesn't seem to be anything there. You don't smell smoke, you don't feel heat, but as you look back in the mirror, the smoke is started out rather faint and continues to grow and grow. Do you just watch it, or are you just gonna sit there and wait and watch?
No, because this builds into the theory I already had running. So I'm going to get out into the hallway.
Sure.
You know what's funny, Dave? It does.
This perfectly builds into my theory.
No. I think your theory is inaccurate, but I agree that this adds to your theory. So it's like an egg cracking on my face right now. Not open, but there's cracks.
You go out to the hallway. So Thomas only does those 2 pictures. That's where you stop, or do you do more?
Yep.
Okay. Do you head to the hallway as well?
Yeah, when I'm done with that, I head out.
Okay, so we'll assume that the 4 of you all meet out in the hallway. Moose is already there. He comes back from the stairwell that he was looking at for a little while. You all kind of meander around the same time back into the hallway.
My house is different. There's something... It's like someone else lived there and moved things around.
My character kind of nods solemnly, and then I look to Thomas. Did you notice anything?
All the important things in my flat were exactly where they needed to be.
Okay, great.
Ooh. You smell that?
The chemicals from the process.
That ain't chemicals, that's gin.
Did you see anything on your photos?
Well, I like to think that a photograph is the most real thing you can see. When they take a quick snapshot of something, it's the most real moment in time. And in the photographs, there were no raving dead. There were no burns on the walls. It was all as it normally would be. Well, aside from the dead bodies. But they weren't malformed.
Do you think we're all hallucinating then?
I think this is a group hallucination, yes.
You think Janice gave us those marijuana cigarettes?
They weren't illegal yet.
Salvia, and it just hasn't ended. We're just still tripping.
So I'll look around. I think we should head towards the service elevator.
I agree.
Yeah, this is getting even freakier than demons. It's kind of like pick up the fucking guy and start walking towards you.
I actually stop and I kind of put my hand on Deborah's shoulder and I just say, "It's like this might sound weird, but I actually think Janice is okay."
But we can't find her.
Yeah, but I have a strong feeling she's okay.
Maybe she woke up and we're still... I believe the term is tripping.
Well, I hope so. And I hope for our sake we wake up.
I do believe that word is tripping.
All right.
I don't think that word existed yet, but Nixon was in office right now, so we may have already started the war on drugs.
It's true.
All right.
So
okay, so you're all gonna head towards the service elevator.
Yes.
As you all turn to head to the service elevator, something moves in your eye, the end of the hallway, and you all catch it. You all see it.
Can you
And
see that?
wits plus composure for all 4 of you, please.
Oh God, again.
This is the most common role in World of Darkness.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's perception in D&D. D&D perception checks are everywhere.
Yeah, you roll perception more than anything. 5 successes.
Wow, you all
Wow.
fucking nailed it. Cool. So, what you all see before we get to
what
what
does Maggie see?
specifically, right? Before we see that, is you see a human figure at the end of the hall, and it looks similar to every human you've seen so far. It's got the tattered clothes. It looks hurt, maimed, hurt in some way. But Maggie, something sticks out to you, to Deborah specifically. A couple things. One, it doesn't seem hunched over like the rest. It doesn't seem like the other aggressive things that you've seen before. And two, dangling from its pocket is a rather new and almost completely clashing with his outfit. His destroyed outfit is a rather new, crisp-looking pocket watch, just dangling from his pants. He quickly actually notices the 4 of you and hurries off in a way that does not look anything like the things you've done before, like a normal walk. He has a normal gait. As he
Okay,
sees that of you.
so I'm curious if it's a Geist or a Mage, because that's either an arcane, whatever they call them, I can't remember, or it's the item that locks the Geist to this realm. So, get him!
Yeah.
Drop the body.
Did,
Well,
did
you
y'all
all
see
didn't.
that?
The only one who saw the watch was Deborah. The 3 of you saw what you have seen before. So Deborah's the only one who noticed anything different.
So, but we do notice he walks away, not like a zombie man.
He takes one step and he's around the corner. Hard enough, not enough for most of you to notice any difference, but Deborah's really keen eye to notice that, wait, that didn't look like a shuffled or angry step, but more of a normal step. All the little minute things are what Maggie sees with her 5 roll.
Something seems off about that. Did you notice it?
What do you mean?
Thank good God that it left.
Want me to get him?
No, it wasn't like the others. It walked like normal and obviously wasn't aggressive. It didn't come towards us.
He, however, went in the opposite direction of the maintenance elevator.
Oh.
Something was different about him. He had a pocket watch. It
Pocket watch.
seemed like it didn't belong there.
Deborah, you want me to get him?
I looked at Moose and I say, yes.
I half put the body down, but half throw him at the doctor because I don't want to waste time anymore. And then I start booking it after the watch guy. But I'm gonna call. Hey you! Hey yo! Hey you!
Okay, so you
That was
Don't
worse.
kill him!
Oh, this is a terrible idea. We're
Not to
dead.
kill him.
don't kill him. Okay, cool. So you sprint, leaving the 3 behind, heading off at your full 10 movement speed, I assume is what you have. It takes you 1 turn to reach the end of the hallway to turn the corner. And you see at the end of the hallway, heading into the stairwell that you all came from, is that figure. And he does not seem to be stopping. In fact, he seems to be now in a full-on sprint, much like you. I would let me make a roll. Hang on.
Athletics? Sure, I'll roll athletics. No problem. Whatever you like, buddy.
I'm looking rules for me for a second. I'm looking for this quick rules thing I have.
So
Yeah,
athletics then? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I don't need to do that.
So I just succeed?
Okay. You may make your roll. Absolutely.
What's my roll?
Dexterity plus athletics is what you're
No,
looking
come on,
at.
dexterity. Strength is also an aspect of speed.
In D&D terms,
Stamina?
not really.
No, in this game, literally, speed comes from your strength and your dex plus your size.
True. Dexterity plus athletics, because there's something that's going to require dexterity here in a second.
You have to go around a corner. You have to drift.
Come on, you big lug.
I
You're
have
not the
one
GM this time,
dexterity.
Dominic.
One dexterity.
You're too bulky. You're like a bodybuilder. You can't even stretch your own back.
We haven't described it. Itty bitty legs on Moose.
Well,
Big guy.
It's because we didn't know stretching was important in the 50s, so I'm just like, oh, just because remember people used to think running was weird and unhealthy. Like
Yeah, I
when
know.
people used to run, people would be like, "Are you okay?" Like, no, I'm just going for a jog. Is something wrong? Is somebody chasing you? Like, no, I'm just going for a jog.
So you're real top heavy.
Yeah.
Just
Got it. Cool. So you sprint after this guy and you succeed. You are gaining on him rather quickly as the door shuts to the stairwell that he ran through. But as you are within 5 feet of the door, you're very close. Suddenly something appears in front of the door, something you've not seen before, something translucent and yet physical all at the same time. A figure of a man, old man, tormented look across his face. Tattered clothing, but not in the same way. It's difficult to Scott, you know what? No, because you made this roll before. His clothing looks burnt. Not ripped and torn like the others, but
Yeah.
burnt and destroyed. But it was once clearly a very nice suit. Even though you're kind of a thug, you run in circles with people who are very business oriented. So they look nice. And it's a very similar looking kind of outfit. But he kind of stands in front of the door. And it stops you dead in your tracks. You don't stumble, you don't fall, but you do stop dead in your tracks as this gentleman appears before you with a thick mustache and a frazzled hair, but pure anger and pain plastered across his face as he stares at you for a moment and merely utters in a booming voice, "Who do you think you are?"
Want to make a joke? It's Mufasa. Ooh, no. So, anyways, so I stop, like stumble, like you had said, and I respond, Moose. Who are you?
He shakes his head and he says, "Wrong. Mine." Scott, roll me, please, a resolve plus composure.
I'm thinking like mine.
That's not my
You said
name.
mine?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? I think I'm Moose.
said
No,
Moose.
mine.
And he said, "Wrong. Mine."
As opposed to what do you think you are? Oh, I can be yours.
It's very different in the 1920s.
Whatever. Scott. Whatever, my
I'm like, huh?
The spooky ghost, he doesn't need to make sense.
Fair.
Within an instant of him saying mine, he moves at a speed that is unnatural and very much moves towards you rapidly. Before you even have a chance to take a step back, before you have a chance to react, you are now fighting for control of your own muscles, fighting for control of your own sense of self. And it's not the whispers, it's different. It's almost as though your presence of mind, your personality is shoved so far back into your own brain that you know you're there, you can feel yourself there, but everything you see, everything you're doing is not you.
oh, he's in the sunken place.
Oh yeah, hey, kind of like the sunken place.
Getting possessed.
And it's almost like your arms and your muscles spaz a little bit as you wrestle for control of your body before eventually your limbs fall naturally by your side and you start walking away from the door.
Oh, well. No resistance? Oh.
You rolled for your resistance. You failed.
I succeeded. 2 successes.
But it was a
Not
contested run. My roll, my friend. Oh. And you start walking back toward your friends with the express in sole intent as to keep them away from that person.
So I want to obviously, like you're saying, like being John Malkovich, kind of like seeing the movie.
Never saw that movie.
It's a brilliant movie. Kind of like seeing the movements or whatever of your body from like through a window in your own mind. You have no control. You're just seeing out of your eyes, but like through a tunneled window as opposed to having control.
Correct. But I'm going to give you control of the character, but under these stipulations, Scott.
Yeah.
You are trying to bring them away from the stairwell, and whether that means going down or up, I'm going to leave it up to you. Just away from that. And he has this possession has full access to all of your memories. Who knows who you are? However, his demeanor is, in doing so, Moose's demeanor will be slightly more proper than Moose has been. He's still a thug, but this dude's not very good at being a thug, more or less. So as you speak, as you role play, try and be a more proper Moose.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll do that. My question was, is there any way at some point in time, just kind of keep in mind, I want to like give them some sort of like that moment where I can give them a warning,
Yep,
but
no.
you let me know when, you know?
I
If.
fully understand what you're saying, and I know exactly what I plan on.
Cool. All right, so go walking back up to them. So I come walking back around the corner.
What'd you see?
Let me just interrupt. So I thought we would all pursue. Just Moose would.
He was
pursue
just
first.
there way faster.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh, I honestly thought it was me going and you guys were waiting for me to check it out.
That was
'cause
my understanding as well.
Yeah, 'cause that was
no,
the-
just because he was the most likely to catch up.
Mm.
We will say then for meeting in the middle and not undoing everything that's been done.
No, yeah, like we're coming around the corner.
You are coming around the corner as Moose is turning around and heading back.
Oh, good. He's real
So you
close to
meet-
us.
There.
We like collide with him.
So we stop when he's walking back, and we just basically like, what happened?
Yeah.
Where's that
What'd
body?
you see?
I left back.
Would just
Back
be
around
behind
the
us.
corner.
So when when you turn around, come back. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around, not see the body there, and be like, "Huh, you couldn't bring him too?"
I don't really react to that and just say, like, it's like, what happened to the man?
I couldn't catch up to him. He got away. Looks like I gotta go continue being your lug, and I'm gonna like
Wait.
I'm gonna push past him. to,
Where
like,
did he
start heading
go?
Back towards the body. He was gone. I turned the corner. He was gone. No doors. No nothing. Just gone.
All right, well, I think he was important.
Yeah.
We're on
Why
the sixth
don't-
floor, so I'm gonna say like we can check downstairs.
Well, why don't I take a look? I've seen things that who's missed before.
No.
Not like actually walk around the
You know
corner.
what? You know what I think is them pictures. You said you saw nothing. That makes no sense. I think we should check the pictures.
You think you can
You're
see
already-
something in a picture before I can?
I think Doc over here might be able to, or the lady.
Well,
Well, hand him your photos.
let's
I wouldn't have them on
let's
the-
not get distracted. We have to catch this man.
Yeah. So we got to figure out. No, he's gone.
There's no gone. We're stuck in a loop in a sealed building. He's somewhere.
I don't know what a loop is, but I came around the corner. He was gone. Not like there's anywhere to go, right? He was gone.
I'm gonna walk around that corner.
That's precisely why I want to see where it
Hey,
went.
where's your room? We don't know where your room is.
It's not important right now. We can do that afterwards.
I'm
Could you tell me
gonna
where your room is?
I'm gonna pat Moose on the shoulder and just say, Moose, if you were if I was in this situation alone and I saw the people that didn't look like monsters, I would walk towards them. That man ran from us. He knows something.
Yeah, which is why I chased him. Why are we discussing this? I wanted to go quick. You guys blabbered. We wasted time. Let's stop doing that. Let's
I'm
go.
already like looking
Yeah.
around.
Okay, so if they're
Alright.
starting to look around towards that room, who's the closest one to the room? Was it Ollie?
Hey, Are you talking about where he ran to?
Ollie
Correct.
first.
Wait,
He ran into the stairwell.
No. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. I was supposed to keep them from the room that I was heading towards originally, right?
Which was, I said, keep him from getting to him, which he went into the stairwell. Maybe there's
A
misunderstanding.
door to a stairwell.
Yeah, he went through the
so
door to the
he's going
stairwell.
that way. So
He
if
went into the stairwell.
if all these characters heading back that way, it's gonna be
Yeah.
one of those things where I'm gonna go and step in front of him and be like, "Why you wasting time?"
If
Why are
we're
you so
really in this,
weird,
whatever it is, time is a good thing to waste. Now get out of my way, you.
I'm
Drunk.
actually gonna say you're too drunk right now.
There's no such thing as too drunk.
So like, because obviously I'm like a little flustered because like I'm really trying, but obviously they're not. They're just straight up ignoring me. I was gonna be like, What about voices? Oh shit! And I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
That's clever.
That's good.
That's really
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
even
like
mad.
it. I like it. Because how much bashing do you already have?
I have 2 right now because of all the time that's gone.
Okay.
I have 5.
All
5
right.
to take.
Cool. Do you have a defense?
I have a defense of 3 because I'm fast.
We're going to take that down to a 2 because you're drunk.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm not gonna willpower lethal you. There's no need to. There's no.
Yeah,
there's no, it's
you
not
know what you're
necessary.
trying to do.
Yeah.
Like I
So-
said, yeah.
So I'm gonna punch him in the face with a -2.
Yes, a -2.
Okay.
You're still gonna
2, so 3.
Yeah.
3.
3 points of damage. So I punch him in the face. And then can he say or do anything before I get to swing again?
Well, do you combo?
Well, I mean, if he doesn't drop, I'm going to hit him again. Yeah.
I don't drop.
He doesn't drop, then you get another hit before he can do anything.
I would probably be like trying to say something, but it probably won't get out
Right,
as
right.
eligible words.
I don't know if
Because
I'll
it's all
actually
like
hit
one
with this
action, more or less.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's 2 more.
Oh,
Sweet.
2 more. There's like a and then just like thunk.
Collapse.
hit the ground.
Now,
Look, oh, jeez.
Moose,
Scott, I'm
why
gonna
would you
need
be?
to
What
roll to
happened?
lie.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna run over and try to get in between Moose.
I'm gonna when she tries to run over, I'm gonna grab her by the arm and say like his lie was that he's been possessed.
Right.
It's a good lie.
Is it
It's seen it
subterfuge or is it persuasion?
Subterfuge. You are lying.
Okay, just so you know, that's 1 minus 1 is 0. It's a chance die.
Manipulation plus subterfuge.
Yeah, my manipulation's a 1. I'm
Okay.
too dumb to manipulate.
So it's a chance die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm trying to think if I would give you bonuses for him.
It's up to you.
But
Because I've got composure and presence, but no manipulation.
I would give you a +1. That's it. Because he has
Okay.
access to your memories,
Then
but
it's not a chance die. Okay.
so it's just a 1 die.
Yeah, which is fine.
Okay.
It's better than a chance die.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's why.
So that's got to be a contested roll
Of
on their
course.
end.
And you know
Right, so
Maggie's gonna crush
what are
it.
we what are we rolling?
That usually is
and
say wits plus
Empathy.
Yeah, that's where empathy would come in. You are correct.
Damn, I'm not good with empathy.
I do have.
I'm the one that has empathy.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
Unconscious.
I'm good at the persuading and subterfuging.
Maggie, you gotta make your roll.
All right, wits plus empathy.
There was always
So
a
he
chance he
was
can
possessed.
fail, you know.
Yep.
And he's still rolling well, but Deborah, you believe him. Constantine, you do not.
All right.
Oh, maybe.
So,
maybe
so
you're
you,
right.
you believe he's possessed? So she believes.
That's what he said. Yeah, she said
So-
he said Thomas was possessed.
All
Yeah,
right, so-
you pull my arm back as I'm like running forward, and you're like, he was possessed or whatever, and I was like, oh, sorry.
So I say that, and then I pull out my gun, I level it at Moose, and all I say is, "Why don't you want us to go to the stairwell, Moose?"
whoa.
Whoa, why you?
You can go to the stairwell. No, really, you can go to the stairwell. I thought we were wasting time. Then all of a sudden, like I think the thing's spreading now because it was in the room, but now it's in the hall.
Fair enough. Deborah, you do. Moose, you do me a favor. Would you just stand in the corner for a moment, and Deborah, please open the door to the stairwell as
Go-
I
go
keep
in the
my
corner.
gun.
Deborah also has her hands up, and she's like,
Poor Thomas is
all
just
right, and
every session. It's
she
great.
walks over.
As she starts to walk over, I'm gonna gesture like before she quite gets to me. I'm gonna gesture at the body and be like, "What about him?"
I say nothing. I just like please just stand there for a moment, Moose.
When she gets within arm's reach, I don't know what role it's going to be, probably some sort of brawl or something. I want to grab her and use her like a human shield between the gun and myself.
Okay.
Like tuck the
It's
arm
gonna
and like
be
hold her.
basically an opposed grapple because you're going to be manhandling her as a surprise round, more or less. It's going to be strength plus brawl, opposing strength plus brawl checks.
Really? I can't do some kind of like Dexy, like.
Not until you're captured, not until you're being held. Right now, you're opposing him, trying to fight him off.
I couldn't
Dex
strength the
swarm.
corner either.
It's not gonna go well for me.
This is not an attack roll, correct? It's a
No,
sheet roll?
no. You're just contested strength plus brawl rolls.
0 for me,
Come
which I
on.
wouldn't expect.
0. 5-4.
Jesus.
No. Yeah. So as you guys are
Critical
passing,
success against a 0.
I know.
Oh,
So as
God.
you guys are
Moose, let go of me.
Moose heading to the corner, Deborah heading to the stairwell. In a very quick, swift motion, the thing Moose is incredibly good at, he locks behind her arms and yanks her close, putting her up behind her chest and wheeling himself and turning himself towards Constantine. To put
It hurts. What? Why are you doing this?
But like, he's pointed a gun at us. Can't you see?
So you're gonna put me in front of you?
Constantine, do you say anything before I
Yes.
go to the next roll?
Yeah, so I say, I was like, Moose, this isn't you. You're not a man who uses a woman as a bullet shield.
Scott,
I'm not the
please-
one pointing
He's
the
not.
gun at her.
Scott, please make me a resolve plus composure again.
I got no leg to stand on. Let me go hopping. Resolve composure.
Oh, fucking God, man.
I have to use a willpower. Ugh,
Please.
I know.
You don't have to.
No, I have to. I'm grabbing poor Deborah and putting her in front of bullets.
You're playing it off real well, though.
No, it's great. It's
You're
great.
doing a good job.
So as you wheel around and Constantine has the gun pointed and Deborah is in lock, Moose fight that light, that figurative beam of light starts getting closer as you fight to reach it again, as you fight for control. And within that, the muscles start spasming as you wrestle for control and he wrestles back enough to loosen Deborah to sprint free. And eventually that light overtakes you as this ghastly figure gets launched out from behind Moose and in an instant dissipates, completely gone. And Moose is left.
I run forward.
One hand on the floor as you fall to the ground, gasping for air, as though you haven't had a breath since you saw the ghost the first time.
Sorry, Deborah.